Hello and welcome to this new video. In this video, I'm going to talk about Google Agent Development Kit. And in this video, I will also show you a full-fledged agent demo built with Google ADK. In previous video, we have discussed how to build your first AI agent with Laser AI, OpenAI Agent SDK, and Nebius. So inside that, I have showcased you a demo of agent working with Laser AI, Nebius, Recent, Firecrawl, and OpenAI Agent SDK. In that video, you have learned how to build your first agent. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a team of agents using Google ADK. So in this demo, we are going to build with Google ADK. We will be using Nebius AI Studio for inference. And from Nebius, we will be using this model, Llama Nemotron Ultra model by nvidia to run our inference. And another model we will be using is meta-llama 3.1 8p instruct. So both of these models will be used from Nebius AI Studio to build our demo. And second tool we'll be using is Exa. It's a tool that lets you add search APIs and search functionalities to your AI apps so that LLMs get better context from the search results. And the third tool will be Tavily, and it's also kind of similar platform as Exa, but I am using both tools for different purposes in our demo. And one another tool we are using is Firecrawl. Firecrawl is a tool which lets you scrap data from various sites. Firecrawl has lots of features. You can scrap, you can crawl, you can map, extract. It has agent feature, it has LLM.txt feature, and many more. Before going to the demo, let's start with Google Agent2Agent Protocol. So a few days ago, Google announced Agent2Agent Protocol for building agents and how agents should operate and work together. Let's see what A2A protocol is. So Google just announced Agent2Agent Protocol on April 9, 2025. So it's basically an open protocol to build agents where agents can interact with each other and perform multiple tasks. And how A2A works is there will be a client agent, there are some remote agents, and both will come together and work to perform secure collaboration, task and state management, user experience negotiation, capability discovery, and many more other tasks like lots of agents working together, interacting with each other, and performing the task. You can go to this blog and read it in more detail. I will drop all the links in the description. Let's learn about A2A protocol a bit more before going to our agent development kit and the demo part. So this is a high level diagram of how agent-to-agent protocol will look like and how it will perform the work. So as you know, it's an open standard for connecting agent. So here it is. This is agent one, like this is the main agent. It has some local agents. It's using Vertex AI like Google specific Gemini APIs and other things. Then there will be agent development kit that is a open source agent building framework similar to Creo AI and other frameworks, but ADK is developed by Google, right? Then there will be some MCP server in between to fetch APIs, enterprise applications, and other things. Basically, if you know MCP, it's quite trending a lot. So you can go and search like what MCP is. It's a model context protocol, is something related to API, but for LLMs. I will probably give a link to one of the resources to let you explore more about MCP. And there is a second agent, like main agent, which has some other local agents. It's running LLMs like from different providers. Let's say we are using a provider from Nebius, right? Similar as demo we will be building, right? Then there will be some agent framework. Let's say QAI you are using, or Agno you are using, or OpenAI Agent SDK you are using, right? So this is agent one using agent development kit and Google specific AI tools. This is agent two, which are using LLMs from any providers and any agent framework, right? And this will interact with each other and perform the task. MCP and agent-to-agent protocol is a bit different because MCP is for tool and resource collaboration, like bringing together and performing the task and utilizing those things. But agent-to-agent protocol is for agent-agent collaboration, right? Dynamic multimodal communication between different agents without sharing memory, resources, and tools. Open standard driven by community, like it's open protocol, so you can use any framework, any LLMs, and perform the task. And samples available using Google ADK, LangGraph, and Creo AI. Like when you explore this doc properly, you will find more links of examples and all those resources. So here you can see there is a framework agent development kit. So I'm just giving a high level overview to you about all this. You can go on these docs and explore yourself, read about it on this announcement blog in more detail. Now let's come to Google Agent Development Kit, right? Because this is the main part of the video. We will be talking about ADK and building demo with it. Let's go to Google ADK website. This is a whole doc about Agent Development Kit by Google. So what is Agent Development Kit? Agent Development Kit is a flexible and modular framework for developing and deploying AI agents. can be used with popular LLMs and open source generative AI tools, and is designed with a focus on tight interaction with the Google ecosystem and Gemini models. You can see like it's mentioning that it's a good for Google ecosystem and Gemini models, but in my demo I have used other models as well. So you can see how you can integrate this with other LLMs, other tools, third-party tools, other APIs, and make them work together. And for the installation purpose, you can just install this agent development kit framework using pip install Google ADK. So you can find out more about it, like it has multi-agent architecture, rich tool ecosystem. You can add multiple tools, third-party libraries, LangChain, QAI, and others. It is deployment ready. It has built-in evaluation, and you can do all those things while using Agent Development Kit by Google. So as you can see, there is an installation guide, quick start guide, tutorial, and all those things you can find in the doc. So I'm not going to show you installation, quick start, and all those tutorial because I will dropping the link of this whole Agent Development Kit website, and you can go and find out more about it and try to build some agents with it, right? In previous video, as I mentioned, we have discussed about what are agent, how you can build one. So in terms of Google ADK, let's see about the same thing once again, right? So in the agent development kit, an agent is a self-contained execution unit designed to act autonomously to achieve a specific goals. Agent can perform tasks, interact with user, utilize external tool, and coordinate with other agent, right? So agent is a self-contained execution unit designed to act autonomously to achieve specific goals, right, in the agent development kit. So it's a basic definition of agent, and I'm not going to go through all these things, right? But let me explain this diagram. So agent like ADK has, let's say it has base agent, and it can be extended by three things. One is LLM based agent, like you are performing reasoning tool or transfer thing. Let's say you want just a specific answer or perform some queries, and you can use that LLM based agent only. There will be second thing called workflow agents using ADK. So workflow agent will be sequential agent, parallel agent, and loop agent. There will be third thing called custom logic or custom agent, like it will be something you want to perform that agent, and it will be custom made, right? No sequential, parallel, or loop. It will be mix of something that you want specific for that agent. Okay, so you can see like it has three core category. LLM agent, this agent utilizes LLM as their core engine to understand natural language, reason, plan, generate responses, and dynamically decide how to proceed. Then there will be workflow agent. Inside that, there will be sequential, parallel, and loop agent. This is specialized agent control the execution flow of other agents, simply define determined pattern, sequence, parallel, or loop. So workflow agent is like there will be one agent, a specialized agent, and it will have the predefined deterministic pattern. Like it can perform the sequencing agent call, or it can perform the parallel agentic thing, and it might not be using LLM, right? In some cases it might be using LLM, but in some cases it might not be using LLM, right? Let's say it has a sequential agent, like if one agent is performing something that is not specific to LLM. On the second agent, you are using LLM to perform something, and on third agent, you are using a third-party tool to perform anything. And I will be going to show you same sequential agent in my demo. And there will be third category, custom agent, and it is created by extending base agent directly. This agent allows you to implement unique operational logic, specific control flow, or specialized integration not covered by the standard type. And you can see like what to choose for your use case and all those things. These are the details. I will be building sequential agent for this demo, so it will be under workflow agent. Let's learn what sequential agent is. So sequential agent is a workflow agent that executes its sub agent in the order they are specified in the list, right? Let's say there will be sequence 1, 2, 3, like after 3 agent there will be answer. After 3 agent execute the task, there will be a response, right? Example, like you want to build an agent that can summarize any web page using two tools, get page content and summarize page. Because the agent must always call get page contents before calling summarize page, you should build your agent using a sequential agent. Like you can't summarize from nothing, right? This is an example, so I'm just reading it from here, but you can go and explore a bit more. And with the diagram you can see like you will give an input to the agent, there will be sub agent 1, there will be sub agent 2, and this whole thing will be executed by sequential agent, right, called sequential agent, and you will get the final result as output, right? And this is an example code to run. And there is also a quick start installation, like running the Visual Python environment, then pip install Google ADK and all those steps. Then there are a few quick start guides as well. There are sample agents as well. You can find sample agents on their GitHub repo. Like there are lots of examples. You can see 5-6 examples here. So let's go back to our workflow agents and then sequential agent. So for this demo, I'm going to build the same sequential agent, and it will be a chain of 5 agents at least. So let's move to our demo. So this is our demo. Like we have built a multi-agent AI trained analyzer with Google ADK, Nebius AI, Firecrawl, and Tavily. And this is a multi-agent pipeline, you can say, built using sequential agent of Google ADK. I am using XR to fetch a latest AI LLM used from Twitter. Okay, then I am using Tavily to get benchmark and some specific data points related to various models from artificial analysis.ai website. Then we are using Firecrawl to scrap Nebius AI website like this one. I'm scraping Nebius using Firecrawl, and then there is a summarizer agent that summarize all those things, and then in last there is an analyzer agent that uses nvidia Nemotron Ultra model to analyze all those data summary and those points. And other agents are powered by llama 3.1 that we instruct. So let's try to run this app. Right, we are installing pip install Google ADK, then light LLM. So I forgot to mention one thing. In Google ADK you can use any other LLM provider, just the need is it must be supported by light LLM. Light LLM lets you use any other LLM provider just by providing prefix as OpenAI. And I am installing python.env for API keys management and other things, xrpy for xr, Tavily python for Tavily, and firecrawl py for firecrawl. So let it install first. Pip install, it's done. Then import required libraries, import light LLM from Google ADK.models, then LLM agent import, then import sequential agent, and all those things for XR, Tavily, Firecrawl, and all those imports are being done. It's done. And there will be API keys for all those tools, Firecrawl, Tavily, XR, Nebius, right? So I'm not going to show you this cell because it has API keys. And well, I will share this code on the GitHub. I will add the example env for you to try it out. So let's run this file. Now let us set up Nebius model. As I mentioned, Google ADK allows you to use light LLM, to use other provider. So I'm setting up Nebius from Nebius, right? So I have added OpenAI prefix because light LLM does that, and added that model name from Nebius, right? It was meta-llama 3.18 instruct. So I copied the ID and pasted it here. And I defined API base and API keys. This one is done. Now we have defined the tools for XR, Tavily, and Firecrawl that will be used by agents. Right. Tool one is define a function to search for AI related news using XR on X. So what I'm doing is queries latest AI news or new LLMs or AI agent advancements, and it will do the search from twitter.com or x.com, right? And this is just defining tool for XR search. We have run the whole thing, right? Then performing a Tavily search, define a function to search artificial analysis.ai using Tavily. So this website will be searched, right? AI benchmark, LLM statistics, or AI provider analysis will be done and printed, right? And third tool is define a function to scrape content of Nebius AI using Firecrawl. So we are using Firecrawl to scrape Nebius, this inference provider that we are using inside this. So define the Firecrawl tool. After that, we have to add agent definition. Agent1 define the X agent to fetch latest AI updates from X, right? So this agent will use this tool XR search AI to perform the search. So we have given the instruction use XR search AI tool to fetch the latest information about AI, new LLMs advancement, Twitter X, and prefix your response with XR search agent, right? This logo. Let's run all those things because this is agent1 XR agent. Agent2 is Tavily agent. So here instruction use the Tavily search AI analysis tool that we have defined in this part, right, to perform the search and relevant analysis on AI. Prefix your response with this one, Tavily agent. Agent 3 is define the summary agent to combine the format results from X and Tavily agent. So what it will do is it will combine the results from LLM, this X agent, Tavily agent, and make a good summary of it. Then there will be fourth agent, it's called Firecrawl agent. It will do the okay, let me remove this because I was using llm.txt feature of Firecrawl before, but I have to remove that. So it's just a scrap content of Nebius, right? So scrap Nebius Studio homepage using Firecrawl, and we are using Firecrawl scrap Nebius tool that we have defined earlier to fetch markdown content from Nebius Studio website in proper format, right? And agent 5 is defined analysis agent to analyze the summary and provide insight and also consider the Nebius scrap data, right? So this is the one last agent that we are using to provide insight, summary, and scrap data. Like it will check this summary generated by agent 3 from this agent 2 agent, then it will combine the fourth agent that scrap data from Nebius AI Studio and do the whole analysis. And these are the instructions this will do in this format. Result will be displayed in this format. So for this analysis, we are using nvidia llama 3.1 Nemotron Ultra 25253B because this is a new nvidia model released recently and it's also available on Nebius. You can use it. It is performing better than other models, so I just thought of giving it a try. Let's run this whole agent, right? And output keys will be analysis result. So you can see like if every agent has output key, so it's a default by Google ADK. Like when you use the agent development kit, you have to define these things. Tool is Firecrawl, scrap Nebius, this LLM using, right? So if once you go through the Google ADK doc, you will understand the whole thing that we are just doing here. Now the whole this five agent will be controlled by one orchestrator agent, right? As I have showcased you, there will be whole thing will be sequential agent. Inside that there will be sub-agent one, sub-agent two. So for the sequential agent, we have named it pipeline. Okay, name AI pipeline agent. Just for understanding that okay, this is a pipeline we are orchestrating, right? So this is the main agent, and Reddit we have defined the sub-agent like okay, X agent is one, Tavily agent, summary agent, firecrawl agent, analysis agent, as seen in this portions, right? So sub-agents are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run this as well. And we have to set up session and runner for the pipeline, app name, user ID, session ID, and these memory service sessions. So for this, I'm not going to explain this whole thing because once you do the exploration of Google ADK, you will understand the whole thing completely. And it's just Python, so you will know like what it's doing. Now the last thing is run the whole app, right? Run AI analysis, and it's taking that memory session ID, and we are saying AI news analysis and sites as print, right? And last thing, it will execute the whole thing, whole pipeline. As you can see, it started. Excitant is fetching latest news. OpenAI is included OpenAI O3 and O4 mini, the smartest and most capable models to date. So as you can see how it's performing searches, is time data is 30 days. So from Twitter, XI is extracting last 30 days tweets and all those posts. So it's quite updated. Like you can see first Llama 4 model, Llama 4 Scott, and Llama 4 Maverick. Okay, you got response from X agent given the response. Then the second agent is Tavily agent. Current AI news and trend suggest a shift towards multi-model AI and agentic AI. Oh, and such as OpenAI O3 and O4 mini. So it also picked some things from artificial intelligence AI. Okay, I think sometimes it doesn't get the whole thing properly. So you can just skip it for here. We can run the agent again to get the more accurate response, right? And there is third agent summary agent. So it will combine the analysis of EXA and Tavily. So it has combining the things, right? And key takeaways, digital trend, open source protocol model are becoming more prevalent, enabling easier collaboration and innovation. Then there will be the third agent, not third, the fourth agent, because it's a summary agent, third, right? Summary. And there will be this Firecrawl agent in action. It given the content from Scrap Nebius AI Studio website. So it's picking content from here, DeepSeek R1 Distill Llama 70B. Okay, model API provider. So let's see if it has scrapped the good contents from that. DeepSeek LLM 60B, 67B chat, DeepSeek Coder V2, and I'm not too sure like from where it's speaking because DeepSeek R1 Distill Llama is not on Nebius. DeepSeek Coder V2 is on Nebius. No. Llama 3.1 Nemotron Instruct 70B. I'm not sure from where it's speaking things. I guess okay, it's speaking something else. But from here, model in playground is DeepSeek V30324. So DeepSeek V30324 is available here. So let's see. Input 1 million tokens, 0.50 to $2, 1.5 to $6. So let's match if it's scrap the main thing from here. Okay, so price is okay. This is correct. 0.5 to $2, 1.5 to $6, and token per second 2550, quality 87. Okay, 2550 and quality 87. So yeah, it's scrapping the content, but it's not accurate, right? So it's like when you write the code and you define the model responses, so it depends like what this API is going and doing. And you can see like it has provided this link. So what it does is it's opening Llama 3.370B instruct. Okay, fine. It's giving and scrapping all those things. Prompt management simplified prompt management level in the playground. Okay, so it's picking that as scrap content, right? Now the last agent will be analysis agent that using Llama 3 Nemotron model. Okay, and Llama 3 Nemotron model will be doing the analysis. This is analysis agent as I defined this thing here. Always prefix your response with analysis agent, right? So this is the response from analysis agent. Key trend and strategies key trends and stats, right? Growth areas, multimodal AI, agentic AI, agented, all those things, notable services, like notable stats from metric value and sources, OpenAI, Llama 4, agent-to-agent collaboration, right? From Google, embed 4 price, Lindy 2.5 performance. I'm not sure what it's picking. So it might be like XR, Tavily, and Firecrawl might be picking some broken data from their searches, so it might be hallucinating. So it might be that AI is not picking the whole thing properly. Now, Nebius AI Studio analysis is also done by this Nemotron model using that Firecrawl scrap content. Okay, so it's comparing OpenAI O304 Mini, Llama 3.1, Nemotron Ultra, nvidia. Okay, so it's available in Nebius. As you can see, it's available in Nebius, and this analyzer is comparing this thing, OpenAI models, to this, and it's also meta-llama 4 models comparing 3.370b. Okay, so recommendation, fine-tuning suggestion, strategic insights, and as you can see, actionable recommendation is deploy Llama 3.1, Nemotron P for advanced reasoning task, and Llama for multimodal application leveraging Nebius flexible pricing and scalability. So this is the whole agent demo. And as you can see, it's a trend analyzer demo that I have built. It's a team of 5 agents working together, one after other in sequence, and analyzing the whole trend using other LLM called Nemotron Ultra, right? So this is the whole demo. I will be dropping this whole demo code on GitHub and this description. So let's go back to Google ADK to wrap things up. So we have missed the light LLM thing, right? So when you go to the agent on Google ADK website, you will see models option. So there are lots of details related to models mentioned here, how you can use LLM agent. So there is one thing called using cloud and proprietary models via light LLM, right? So people install light LLM, then export OpenAI, Anthropic, and other keys. So it's there for maximum control, cost saving, privacy, or offline use cases. You can run open source model locally or self-host them and integrate them using light LLM. So we are using Nebius open source models because it is one of the cheapest provider and it's good for our use case. And if you want to learn more about Google ADK, just check their website, go through all the documentation, and I have also prepared the GitHub repo with all those ADK demos. It's intelligent agent, email agent, ADK agent, multi-tool search agent, sequential ADK agent. So all those details are available in README, and I will be dropping this in description. One another thing I forgot to mention: Google ADK also lets you use Web UI to run agents, right? And I'm going to show you exactly the same thing, how you can run agent using Web UI supported by Google ADK. I have my whole agent set up in VS Code, and I'm going to open and run it with this command ADK Web and show you how it looks in Web UI. So I have 4 demos here built using Google ADK, but I'm going to show you only one agent. So let's run this simple agent, multi-tool search agent. In this agent, like we have using extra search agent to perform the extra search using meta-llama 3.18 we instruct, right? And it is being orchestrated by another agent called root agent that is dedicating the task to extra search agent, and then it performing the task using this tool, right? So it's a simple agent like LLM agent, you can say, built with third-party integration. Here is EXA, ADK Web. Let's start running. Open localhost 8000. So this is a web UI of Google ADK. You can open in localhost 8000. There is the option to select the agent. So let's select multi-tool search agent, that delegating task to another agent, and that agent is performing search. So let's find something. Who won the IPL on 12th April and who was the big scorer? So let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see that root agent is starting the transfer to the EXA agent. It's done. Then EXA is performing searches. Then it's done, and we got the answer. The winner of the IPL match on 12th April was Sunrisers Hyderabad, and top scorer was Abhishek Sharma with 141 runs. And it's the correct answer, extract like picked from EXA, and it is being done by agent. So let me show you one cool thing when using Google ADK Web UI. When you click this transfer to agent, or here you can see the whole UI thing, whole flow chart, like how it's being done. So root agent is transferring to the extra search agent, then here, right, root agent is doing, then here from root agent it comes to extra agent, and extra agent is performing the searches, and you can see the arrow, it performed the search, and what it pick is URL from eClick Info, ESPN Click Info, and other URL Then it picked some content, W6 Mad and APL Century, and it's giving me the answer. I hope you liked this video, and in this video we have discussed about Google ADK, and we have shown you how to build your sequential agent team of agent using Google ADK. And I want to give a shout out to all those tools, Nebius, XR, Tavily, Firecrawl. Again, I hope you liked the video. If you are building some demos or trying out Google ADK, go find my repo and give it a try. You can also contribute to this repo using Google ADK or enhance my demo. And I'm looking forward to it for your contribution. Thank you.